Don't be that guy. Man, is this file growing or not? Yeah, I think it is. Man, but this is boring doing this all over and over and over and over and over and over again just to keep this up and see what's happening. Man, this is just too boring. What the hell? Don't be that guy that does the same command over and over and over again just to see if the file is growing in size, or if files are getting placed on the correct places and at the correct timing, or if something is growing, something is shrinking. Don't be that guy that does a command over and over again just for that action. Work smarter, not harder. Many people say it, and it's true. Here's how you should do it. Hey dude, stop that. Stop what? Doing the same command, cycling the command, doing all over and over and over again. I have no other way to do it. Yes, you do. How? Well, if you have a command that you want to cycle through, like I'm going to do in this example, which is ls in a command or something to see if the file is growing or files are getting placed there, there's a much better way. Show me how. All right, this is cringe. Yes, it is, but I will show you anyways. So if you want to do what the other guy was doing, which is doing like this and seeing if the number grows, that's your prerogative. But if you want to do or need to make an action where you need to keep an eye on the number growing, or if files are placed on a directory, or well, if you want to see something progress in such progress and the command itself does not have a way to keep an eye on that progress, like an ls command, which is a very good example. Here what you're going to do. So I'm going to put an ISO getting built over CD. Just this will take just a little bit, so you can see the numbers growing. So if you see the ls, so see ls is growing. So that's one way to do it. But the better way to do it is to put the watch command beforehand. So if you do watch, okay, you can, after the watch, you can do pretty much put anything next. And this is by default. You can tamper with this if you wish. By default, it's going to refresh the output every 2 seconds. So I'm going to resume this, and if you can watch carefully. So every 2 seconds, this is going to refresh the number, growing, and also it's going to refresh every 2 seconds. It's going to reach a point where it's going to stop because the ISO got built and it is finished. But you can tamper with any command you want. I'm using the ls because it's very comfortable to me and it's easy to show. And you can also tamper with the how frequently it will refresh the output and other stuff. As you can see, it finished, so I'm happy the ISO was built and I can carry on my work. I can confirm with the ls, of course, but ISO was built, the action was terminated successfully, and everything is good and okay. So you can put anything afterwards, or I mean anything is kind of a stretch, but I have success for at least I can remember with any command. So for example, uptime, let's see if you do the uptime watch. In theory, it's going to update every 2 seconds or more frequently. This is not going to change much, but you can see the uptime updating here. Or you can just do the IPA command to see if there are any changes on the IP addresses or any changes in some statistics that you want to keep an eye on, or whatever the case, okay? You can do watch and date, for example, and date will not change much except for the seconds. Of course, it's updating the date command every 2 seconds, and of course, it's going to always be 2 seconds later from beforehand. So if you are doing some sort of action that requires you to, like the ls, so the command itself, it does not have any way to keep an eye on things, and you need to cycle through or keep cycling through the command. You don't have to do ls, or whatever the command that it is. You can do watch and then the command after that. That will enable you to keep an eye on stuff like the examples I have just shown you. I really hope this helps. I really hope this makes your life easier every single day. Like, comment, and sub. Like, comment. I think I'm missing something. No. Like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps the channel to grow. And I'll see you in the next one. Cheers, guys.